Hello, the Coastal and Heartland National Estuary Partnership is proud to share this video update of our work to support the City of Venice's water and wildlife protection efforts. First, just a little bit about the CHNEP for those of you who may not be familiar with us. We were formed back in 1995 when Congress designated estuaries and their watersheds from Donna Bay to Estero Bay in Southwest Florida as estuaries of national significance. And as a result, we were folded into the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency's National Estuary Program. As you can see on this map here, we are one of 4 National Estuary Program organizations in Florida and one of 28 in the United States. As such, we receive annual federal funding from Congress to assist in the protection and restoration of water resources and wildlife habitat in the CHNEP area. The CHNEP area covers over 5,000 square miles outlined here, including 10 counties and 27 cities. Venice sits on the northwestern edge of our service area, including the Myakka River, one of several major rivers in the CHNEP area. CHNEP exemplifies the power of partnership as a public-private partnership that is science and consensus-based, non-regulatory, and citizen-supported. Because of private and non-federal governmental contributions, volunteers, and donated in-kind services, we've been able to provide $19 worth of restoration for every federal funding dollar we receive. We greatly appreciate the City of Venice's continued active participation and financial support towards contributing to the partnership. All of our work supports our collective comprehensive conservation and management plan, otherwise known as our CCMP. The 5-year organizational strategic plan collectively drafted by all of our partners. The CCMP has 4 priority action areas, including water quality improvement, hydrological restoration, fish, wildlife, and habitat protection, and public engagement. You should have received a mailed copy of this coffee table style book, but please feel free to let us know if you'd like additional copies. And it is also electronically available at chnep.org website. It's an excellent resource and reference on the natural resources and resource management needs in our area. CHNEP is working to serve Venice's needs and to meet its goals, with numerous City of Venice comprehensive plan objectives and policies aligning with the CHNEP CCMP. CHNEP and our sister organization, the Sarasota Bay National Estuary Program, are specifically named in Venice's comprehensive plan under our former name of the Charlotte Harbor National Estuary Program, evidencing our special longstanding partnership with the City of Venice. CHNEP is aiding Venice's goal to protect estuarine environments and water quality. CHNEP supports comprehensive and coordinated water quality monitoring and projects and programs that reduce pollutants entering our waterways. One such project that the CHNEP is funding to assist this objective is contributing more than $90,000 annually to the Coastal Charlotte Harbor Monitoring Network, which includes Lemon Bay and the Myakka River. This data is essential in tracking water quality conditions for improving water management, informing decision makers on where and how to focus resources to improve water quality. Another such project the CHNEP funds annually is the CHNEP Water Atlas, which collects all publicly accessible water quality data and puts it on a web-based public website with analytical tools and other resources that assist water managers and interested public stakeholders in accessing and interpreting information on local water quality conditions. This site is being continually upgraded and expanded and requires more than $50,000 a year to maintain. The CHNEP also worked with the Balmoral Group team of economists to develop a harmful algae bloom dashboard based on data of economic losses experienced during harmful algae outbreaks to enable coastal resource managers to assess the cost benefit of further restoration investments or management actions and avoid future negative economic impacts. Another project that the CHNEP is contributing over $25,000 towards is the Gateway to Myakka Marsh project, which helps to remove invasive vegetation and to plant natives on this conservation property. Additionally, the CHNEP is working to aid Venice's efforts to protect wetlands and aquifers. CHNEP supports watershed planning and hydrological restoration that provides the appropriate water levels and flows to natural systems. One way that the CHNEP works to protect wetlands and environmentally sensitive areas has been to provide economic data showing the positive economic benefits from doing so. This past year, CHNEP contracted economists to complete an in-depth study to determine the economic value of natural resource protection and restoration in the CHNEP area. They collected and analyzed copious amounts of economic data across multiple sectors to tease out only those that are directly tied to natural resources. And they determined that natural resources in the CHNEP area total more than $13.6 billion in economic output annually, generate $3.8 billion in regional income, and $146 million in local and state tax revenue. This in turn supports over 148,000 jobs. The economic study also divided those total results into separate water basin areas in the CHNEP. For the Bay Basin, which includes Venice, illustrated in yellow in this map, the primary economic sectors are tourism, agriculture, and fishing. The natural resource protection and restoration projects in the Bay Basin generate $497 million in economic benefits annually, $269 million in property value premiums, $12.8 million in agricultural production, and $569 million in recreational spending. We also have the results for the Donna and Roberts Bay Basin, which can be found in the full report on the CHNEP.org website. The study also assesses some specific restoration projects, including the Gateway to Myakka Marsh restoration. The economists concluded that this project would generate a net economic benefit of $637,000 for the community, which amounts to $1.17 of benefits for every dollar spent. So not only is this project producing great environmental benefits, but it's also at a tremendous return on investment. Finally, the CHNEP is aiding in the Venice's efforts to protect native habitats and to conserve environmentally sensitive lands. CHNEP supports the protection and management of critical natural habitat areas. CHNEP recently hired a team of environmental experts to create a master habitat restoration needs plan for the region, compiling all existing habitat plans and integrating cutting-edge climate science on habitat migration in response to sea level rise to identify areas needed to preserve important wildlife habitat now and into the future. The private habitat preservation conservation opportunities outlined here in blue, when combined with the existing public management restoration areas in green, illustrate the landscape level habitat corridors and areas that are going to be needed to sustain native wildlife and endangered species for generations to come. Zooming into the Bay Basin, you can see on the map to the left all the privately owned preservation conservation opportunities. On the right map are the publicly owned areas with 380 acres suitable for restoration to improve its habitat value. We've included maps and totals for the Donna and Roberts Bay Basins, also available in this full report on the CHNEP.org website. Finally, we want to say that the City of Venice's participation in the CHNEP is essential for us to understand how to best serve your needs. Our policy committee of appointed agency officials and elected leaders, our management committee of staff directors and lead staff, our citizens advisory committee of community leaders, and our technical advisory committee of technical staff and scientists each meet 3 times per year. Currently, we have a representative for the City of Venice on all of our committees except for the Citizens Advisory Committee. So if you know anyone in the community who is interested in participating in this committee by way of being a Sarasota County representative, please let us know. Thank you again to the City of Venice for being a member of the Coastal and Heartland National Estuary Partnership. If you'd like more information, please go to our website, chnep.org, or email us. And please feel free to reach out to me personally, Jennifer Hecker, Executive Director of the CHNEP. Thank you so much.